Howdy folks, welcome to episode 9. Today we're on the moon and we're going to get some neodymium, and so I actually flew around a little bit and I found this deposit here. It seems like a good bet. There's some crashed ship and stuff over here, which if we go up you can see, and looks like a drone base over there, but I don't want to mess with that stuff right now. And there was a drone wandering around over this way, and I think we should take him out before we land and leave our ship sitting around, because I don't want to get stuck. And maybe he's gone now, but I guess he's gone, so good. Then I guess that means the coast is clear, right? We can get our neodymium, and there's also copper on the moon here, because I didn't get any copper yet last episode, so I think we will do that before we leave the moon, because at least once we've cleared the drones out of the area, we don't have to worry about the wildlife, and that's a big bonus as far as I'm concerned. It's a nice deal. So I will turn the ship off here, and okay, there we go. And you got to keep an eye out for ships here for incoming drones. And where is this going to be at? So it's going to be directly below here. Okay, so we'll come in from like this way. See if this will help. And like I said, I need to really keep an eye on my on my radar to make sure I'm not getting blindsided by a drone. So yeah, if that's where we're gonna go in, I need to put my ship right next to me so I can actually just get out and go. So we'll move the ship here too. Put it right next to our entrance. There we go. And we'll stop here. Let's see, does that look good? A little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, I think that'll do it. Alright, so here we go. We can get our neodymium. There it is. There's our first neodymium. Okay, we got one. Let's go home, right? Alright guys, I'm gonna mine this out, and I will meet you in a minute. And there's a drone coming, and let's see if he's gonna come after me. I think they just wander around randomly on this planet or something. I really think they just wander randomly. Come on, there we go. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think there's ones that don't have a fixed place where they go, and they just kind of patrol in a particular range. So yeah, I'll get this and we'll get back to mining. Okay guys, we've got this one cleaned out, and so we've got, let's see how many ores I got out of that. Let's see, we got 270. So I'm going to head over. There is another directly ahead. There's a copper deposit, so I think we're gonna go clean that out. See if we can find it here. It should be actually pretty close, and drone free as well, so we can go clean this one out, and hopefully that will be all we need to do on the moon, and we can either head home or play around a little when we're finished here. So let's see. Again, we'll do the same kind of thing where we'll check it out, make sure there's no drones coming. And I love it that there's no wildlife. I might come up to the moon to do all my mining from now on. So this is going to be, yeah, it's going to be about there. Alright. And I think the advanced CPU is what's going to let me build the tier 2 drill. So yay, no more hippie fuel finally, huh? Be able to use the real nuclear stuff. Yeah. So we get the copper going here. Should be any second now. There it is. Is that it? Nope, that's crushed stone. There's crushed stone anyway. Oh, let's see. There's the copper. I see it now. There we go. Alright. Okay, so we're going to clean this. We're going to clean this one out, and hopefully it will be just as uneventful, and I will meet you guys in a minute. Okay guys, that's it. That's the last of the copper deposit. And there we go. And that should be the last of it. Yep. And let's see what we got. We got 319 copper. So that should tide us over for a while. And I think that's all we need to do on the moon. But I think I'm going to look around here and see. I know I flew past some POIs, but I didn't get very close to any of them because they seemed pretty they seemed pretty dangerous. But let's go see what's out here, because I know there were a few that I went past. There were a couple that I went past, but they were like clustered right next to each other, and I really didn't want to I didn't want to try to do anything about that. When two of them are that close together, you know, you end up with both of them shooting at you, and it gets a lot more dangerous. You get a lot more crossfire and everything. So we'll see what we've got over here. That one I think is the drone base, and I did go kind of near it, and it just went like insane with the amount of shooting it did. So here's one, and I'm not sure what the range is on my rockets, and I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to get in first person here so that I don't do so horrible. Oh, I just hit the ground, didn't I? Okay. The Ghost Rider defense. And what is the range on my rockets? It's not very much. And there's one. Let's see if I can get this guy. And he's shooting at the ground. He's leading and shooting at the ground. That's awesome. Okay, and that turret right there is pretty much toast. So let me turn this label off, and we can get that guy right there. Okay. So yeah, let me make sure that there's no more turrets. I'm hearing a drone. Where is he? There he is. There he is. Okay. And how much ammo do I have left? I should probably check that, huh? Before getting into a big firefight. Okay. So the drone is shot up, and if you look over on the side there, right in my crosshair, you can see those little blue sparklies. Those are the whatchamacallits, the crystals, the blue crystals that we need in order to get around. So let me jump in here and put stuff in the cargo box so we don't waste all our space on that. Did I bring cement and purified water with me, really? That's important to have with you, right? And canned vegetables. I can get out. Okay, I can eat those, so I'm not quite so close to starving. And let's see what's inside here. And I'm not sure if this is still the you have to shoot through the doors, I assume. So this is the first POI I've done in this newer version thingy, and we'll see what's... Whoa, wow. Okay, I must have hit the top, and I think the core is right there. Yep, there it is. Okay, good. So we'll... Ah! What am I getting shot by? Must be a turret that saw me. There we go. Okay. Alright, and let's see, we've got... Yay, I finally got some health kits. Wow, that sound is scary. That's a new sound. The barrel sound. Okay. And... is that the only loot? Is that really the only loot container? Huh. I guess so. This one's kind of cheap, isn't it? Okay, I didn't get much out of that. Jeez, I could have gotten... It sounds like I'm getting shot at. I could have gotten that much out of a drone. And speaking of drones, no, 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 no. Get. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. Okay. Let's, yeah. Let's get him with the miniguns. Let's see how the miniguns do against these guys. There we go. Okay, keeps them tumbling. Good. Oh, man. That was close. Did I take any damage on that? I think I might have. Huh. Okay. Alright. And it's dark out, too. Suddenly got dark. Okay. Well, I think that was... Unless I want to go in with my repair and remove tool. And I can do that later. I want to do that in your time. So why don't we go get these blue crystals, and I'll show you guys that stuff. For those of you who haven't seen the crystals on the moon, nice thing is, unlike in the water, they're nice and concentrated. So we'll turn this off and see where, here we go. So yeah, they're nice and concentrated. You don't have to swim around for 20 minutes and everything. And there we go. It'd actually be kind of cool if they had like some weird alien critter guarding them, but I shouldn't say that, or that, you know, that'll happen if I say that. So no, that shouldn't happen. That wouldn't be cool. But yeah, that's the blue crystals. Those are the ones that we need in order to power a warp drive with a CV, which is the next thing we need to be trying for soon, hopefully. And is that giving us 2? Let's see. We've got 10 and 4. Is that giving us 2? Nope, it's just giving us 1. Okay, they just look really big. Because it looks like there's big and small ones, but I guess you get 1 each. Out of each crystal. But anyway, I'm going to collect some more of these, and I will meet you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, I got a bunch of crystals, and I'm in the middle of... I couldn't resist, there was a promethium deposit, and so I was getting that, and there's a drone coming at me. Take care of this guy. Alright. So yeah, what I got was... I've got a ton of stuff now, check it out. I've got all these crystals. I got probably more than I'll use in the entire series, but you know, it's just they were there. And also I got all these components and everything from loot, in the form of loot. So that's pretty cool. So far I've got 218 promethium. I should get about 500 out of that. And then I got all this stuff too. So I'm going to finish mining up the promethium deposit, and I will see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, the promethium deposit is emptied out. I got 555 ore from it. And this is one of the nice things about having a small ship, is you can do this. So yeah, it's nice. Wow, I must have hit the cockpit from the bottom. But yeah, you can fly it right in and right out, hopefully. I shouldn't speak before I do it. But yeah, you can fly them right in and out of the deposit. You know, if a drone comes by, your ship's inside there. You don't have to run to it or anything. You can leave the lights on for, you know, lighting inside the thing and everything else. So it's pretty handy. But I think that's all for the moon today, and I'm going to head back to home, and I will meet you guys back on planet in just a minute. Okay guys, we're back at base, and as you can see, I did a little cleanup. I converted most of the rest of the blocks to concrete, and there's actually a bug with that where it doesn't return, or it returns the wood that you used to make the blocks, but it doesn't take away the cement and purified water. So I could actually cheat and upgrade this whole thing to like hardened steel or something, but yeah, I'm not going to do that obviously, but it's a bug right now. So anyway, the survival constructor is working on the copper and promethium and some rock dust because I keep getting a lot of crushed stone. And this is working on our goodies. And so I also, or I'm going to put it working on our goodies because I wanted to cue that up on screen. But yeah, so we got sathium here, and we've got neodymium. And so we should be able to make a ton of those. And the other thing that you can do is you can make a tier 2 drill. So if you want to see the other stuff that you can make, what you can do is this. And let's see, will it take it away now, or do I have advanced CPU sitting in here or something? What's it doing? Let's see. Nope, they're not disappearing now. Okay, oh. Duh. Okay, now you can see. Now you can see. You can see the difference here. So these are the things that you can make with neodymium. So you can make the tier 2 drill, you can make the minigun, you can make those particular turrets. I think that's rocket and flak, and the minigun turret, and the ammo for that stuff too. And then I think that's all that's actually relevant to us right now. There's some CV parts that you need, but yeah. So anyway, the other thing is our plants did not grow while we were out mining because we were in a different play field. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But we did get quite a bit of stuff, and we've got a little of everything, and so I should not be lacking for for resources at the moment. And actually it should be relatively easy to go get stuff from the moon when we need it, if we want to, instead of trying to get it on this planet. But the thing I want to do now is Hurley is going to join me, and actually I wanted to do this too, because we can. But Hurley's going to join me in the next episode, I think, and we're going to, yeah, awesome. Cool, I can widen this whole thing out so my ship can fit. But anyway, and I also can use promethium fuel, which is just easier for me for some reason. It's probably easier than using, than going around the bottom of the lakes, picking up seaweed. You can pick up a lot, the promethium a lot more quickly. But anyway, I think we're going to go attack this POI, and I need to go take out the turrets, because as you may or may not have seen, if you haven't, you will now. But the turrets are pretty nasty on these things, and the rate of fire and everything, and so unless you have a really good place to hide on foot, you're not going to do well against the whatchamacallits. You're not going to do well against a POI, especially one that has a decent number of turrets. So I'm going to take the ship out, and I'm going to get rid of these turrets if I can. So I need to turn that off too. And hopefully I can get the turrets before they get me. Let's see if that'll actually hit. Yes, it will. Awesome. And I need to make sure I'm not staying in their line of fire. There we go. And alright, and I think that might be all of them for this POI. Let me double check, because we can actually take care of the Hurley and I can take care of the drones on foot. I think that's cool with me. It'll make the POI more interesting for us. But yeah, I think that's all the turrets. I don't see anything else shooting. So awesome. And so I'm going to go back and make some miniguns and stuff, and that's going to be it for episode 9. So join me in episode 10, and we will try to take out that POI. So we will see you then in episode 10, as I said over and over. Later.